Welcome to the third video on basic spelling rules. This video forms the second part of the R sounds. I wish to remind you that we will be only dealing with those words that have one vowel. Let's take a look at these words. After A, we have the consonant cluster SK. Let me remind you, a consonant cluster refers to a set of two or more consonants. So in all these words, you have the consonant cluster SK after A. These words take on the R sound. Ask, bask, cask, flask, mask, task. So when you hear the ask sound at the end of a word, it will usually be spelt A-S-K. Now let's look at the next set of words. After A, in all these words, we have the consonant cluster S-T. And these words also have the R sound, as in blast, cast, fast, last, mast, past, vast. So when you hear the A-S-T, the ast sound at the end of a word, you will know that its spelling will mostly be A, S and T. We now move on to the next set of words. Chance, dance, glance, lance, prance, stance. Please note, after A, we have the consonant cluster. We have a set of three consonants after A, N, C, E in all these words. So when you hear the sound ans at the end of a word, the spelling will mostly be A-N-C-E. Now let's pronounce the next set of words. Blanch, branch, ranch, stanch. What do we have after A? We have the consonant cluster N-C-H. So when you hear the sound anch at the end of a word, the spelling will mostly be A-N-C-H for the sound anch. Take a look at these words. Let's pronounce them. Balm, calm, palm. After A, we have the consonant cluster LM. But please note, L is silent. Balm, calm, palm. L is silent. Now let's look at these words. Brass, class, glass, grass, pass. Let me tell you, after A, we have SS, but not all words that end in SS will have the R sound. For example, the word ASS is not ass, it is ass. The word MASS is mass and not mass. So it is only in these 5 words that after A you have SS and the spelling, and the pronunciation is R. Let's take a look at these words. Bath, lath, path. After A, you have the consonant cluster TH. And it takes on the R sound. So, arth. When you hear the sound arth at the end of the word, it will mostly be A-T-H. So, what is the rule here? When the consonant clusters NCE, NCH, SK, ST, LM and TH, and in some cases SS come after A, the vowel takes on the R sound. I hope you have understood this by now. So let's take a dictation to make sure you have understood. Please listen and write the words down or type them in a word file. Each word is pronounced thrice and I have deliberately pronounced them slowly for better understanding. Palm, palm, palm. Stance, stance, stance. Blanch, blanch, blanch. Glass, glass, glass. Pass, pass, pass. Flask, flask, flask. Task, task, task. Blast, blast, blast. Cast, cast, cast. Path, path, path. Are you done? Shall we check the answers? How many have you got right? In case you have many mistakes, please don't feel disappointed. Mistakes are a part of learning. Now let's try another dictation. This involves what you studied in the second video as well. If you don't feel confident, please revise whatever was taught in the second video before you take up the dictation. Are you ready? Now listen and write or type the words in a word file. Card, card, card. Cart, cart, cart. Start, start, start. Palm, palm, palm. Bark, bark, bark. Charm, charm, charm. Fast, fast, fast. Last, last, last. March, march, march. Branch, branch, branch. Lance, lance, lance. Hard, hard, hard. Star, star, star. Flask, flask, flask. Path, path, path. Glass, glass, glass. Pass, pass, pass. Dance, dance, dance. Task, task, task. Calm, calm, calm. Done? Now let's check the answers. How many have you got right? As I told you, please don't feel disappointed if you have made a lot of mistakes. Keep trying because practice makes you a better learner. That's all for now, friends. See you again with my next video on spelling rules. Thanks for listening.